Lucius and Priscilla. Forgot to read his text. You are with us, aren't you? I am Lucius. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. I am Priscilla. This is like quiet person. It's like the quiet person talk, where like a third person would be standing right next to them and not hear a single word. It is an honor, sir. Lady Priscilla, might you be of House Cornwell? Have we met somewhere before? No, I have just heard your name in passing, I believe. Lord Raven has... forgive me. To you, he is Raymond, is he not? Are you a friend of my brother Raymond? Yes, I served House Cornwell. Raymond has told me of you. He said that he once had a sister who was sent to live with the Count of Carolerion. So, my brother speaks of me? Have you seen Raymond recently? Yes. He is the same as always. He is a fine man. A traveling acolyte, gentle and serene. Okay. Oops. No! Did that one. Alright. Lucius? Ah, Priscilla. About what I asked you earlier. You said my brother spoke to you about me. Yes. What exactly did he say? Ah, yes. That you were his younger sister, Priscilla, who left Cornwell when still young. And what else did he say? What else? That you were close as children, that you were often in ill health, and that you were very shy. Was there nothing else? No, stop it. Stop it right now. For example, stop right now. Stop that. No. Are you alright? Yes, it's nothing. Please forget about it. But, Lucius? Yes? You are... How can I say this? Beautiful. Your face is like a woman's. No. Your face is even more beautiful than that of a woman. I guess anything that... Alright. I'm sure even a few lords must have fallen for you. I thought he was a girl when I first saw him, I'm not gonna lie. You must understand. I am a man. Alright, but come on, Florina is in this game. As a child, I was often teased for my appearance. Aw, now I feel bad for him. I like Lucius, but not in that way. I have never once profited from it. Perhaps you meant to imply otherwise. Huh? I meant nothing. You must excuse me. Lady Priscilla? Dude, this is like the tutorial house right here. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Lucius even has the ears sticking out of his hair. He just looks like that blonde kid from Attack on Titan. Well, he doesn't look like him, but he has like the gorgeous blue eyes and the feminine looking face as gosh, I forget his name again. I know that I brought him up. The heck is that guy's name from Attack on Titan? Anyway, whatever. Lady Priscilla. Lucius, what is the matter? You look so serious. Forgive me, Lady Priscilla. You are a noble of House Cornwell. I apologize for my rudeness earlier. Why should you apologize to me? When we last spoke, I said some things that I thought may have offended you. You did no such thing. Did you come all the way here just to apologize to me? I am in the service of House Cornwell. I should think of you as my liege. But now I claim House Carolerion. House Cornwell is no more. Yes, so you know. So you tried to spare my feelings by not telling me? And even after all the disgrace of Cornwell, you still chose to stay by my brother's side? Yes. This is like, so like there, a lot of this backstory you only get so far in Priscilla and Oswin's support conversations. So this is pretty interesting. It's kind of like, you don't get the full picture of this conversation unless you did Priscilla Oswin. This is pretty interesting. I can see why you were such an indispensable member of House Cornwell. So, I think you have no need to apologize as a vassal would. Lady Priscilla, can you please tell me something? Why, when we last met... Yes, Please do not trouble yourself over it. I was barely perturbed by some trivial matter. Gosh dang it, why is this game so awkward? I mean, you... Yes? I left House Cornwell when I was only 6 years old. And how long were you in service to Cornwell? That would be some 10 years now. When Cornwell was torn asunder 2 years ago. Great stream, yo, what's up, Beef Nebula? Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm definitely just enjoying getting into the really fine details of the character. So, as far as storytelling goes, character development and like exploring relationships is probably my favorite aspect of storytelling. This is a ton of fun for me. I honestly don't know how much fun the viewers are having, but I also don't really care because I'm having a blast. Also, I like trying out different voices. And also, thank you very much for the follow, Beef Nebula. And Lachlan's enjoying it, of course. Lord Raymond and I enjoyed the Kaelin army as soldiers for hire. Yes, you see, except for like the implied attraction of Priscilla, and you know, but it's anime. That's fine, whatever. You went to Cornwell after I left, and you have been with my brother ever since. I had only 6 years with him. But you, why is she so freaking jealous, dude? It's your B-Day? Oh, nice, dude. Oh, my, she actually said it, too. Stop, game. Alright, so Lachlan had told me about it. There was another Fire Emblem game that probably won't get released in the US because of certain reasons. Anyway, what are you doing? Becca is a G. Dude, Becca is so cool. Right now, she's ranked number 2 in girls for me in this game. Isadora, so Isadora, the ones I made emotes out of, which I guess I'll just post here. What's the other one? There we go. I made emotes of my top 3 girls from this game. Right now, I didn't post. Right now, Isadora is number 1 because of the whole. We played Fire Emblem 6 Roy, all ladies, right? Okay. I've seen a friend play a little bit of Fire Emblem 6, and I know the dancer is really cute in Fire Emblem 6, but I forget her name. But she's got like the 2 buns. I thought she was pretty cute. But yeah, those are my top 3 girls so far. Well, those are my top 3 girls in Fire Emblem 7. I'm not like, I'm gonna respect Louise Pent and not, but Louise is pretty great, but she's also a great character because she's such a mother figure to a lot of the characters in the game. But right now, Isadora is number 1, Rebecca's number 2, and Farina's number 3. After my playthrough, Farina was actually number 1, but after reading Farina Dorcas support, I was kind of like, she's kind of mean. So I bumped her down a little bit. We have not yet gotten to the Isadora supports or the Farina supports, so we'll have to see how it shakes up in the end. But right now it's Isadora, Rebecca, Farina. Alright. And I thought Priscilla was like really cute at first, but now she's just getting weird. Yeah, forget it. Please forget it. She does seem a little attracted to Lucius. Come on, NOA. You gotta do better than that. The Lady of the Plains? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, Lynn is super great, dude. There's so many good waifus in this game. And here we got Sarah, who, like, is a great, like, anime waifu. But I think if I knew her in real life as a real person, I wouldn't really be able to put up with her. So she's a little, but yeah, I mean it's tough to pick one. So I have a top 3. So at least she gets to break up the music a little bit. So you're Lucius, right? Yes, I am indeed, Sister Sarah. Huh? This is the first time we've spoken. Do you know why? Why? No, I do not. I just make it a policy not to make friends with girls who are as adorable as I am. I don't need anyone else drawing attention away from me. So stay away from me, got it? Is that all sinking in? Yes. Oh, and I forgot one thing. You can't come near me, but I expect you to fully back me up as your senior cleric, alright? We serve Saint Elimine, right? I mean, we're the same? Well, you're much older. You still need to follow the code. Well, yes, of course. But, what? Do you have some complaint? No, no complaints. It's just, what do you why do you have to be so horribly annoying? Says Sarah. Lynn Wrath equals Sue. I do like the Lynn Wrath ship. As far as people I've seen Lynn with, I kind of like Lynn, I do kind of like Lynn Hector. I haven't actually seen Lynn Wrath fully. I think I've only seen them up to B rank, but I do like Lynn Wrath. I don't know who Sue is. I haven't played Fire Emblem 6. But I thought that none of the lords from Fire Emblem 7 had official ships. I did really like the ending screenshot of Hector Florina in my last playthrough. Although that's a little, it's so, yeah, I don't know what the deal with Florina is, because she seems pretty, like, actually attracted to Lynn, but then she can end up with Hector, so who knows, whatever. It's anime. That's my excuse for everything that I don't understand. Just tell me already. I'm not a cleric. I'm a monk, monk? Yes. But to be a monk, don't you have to be a guy? Wait, do you? Doesn't she promote to monk? That doesn't make any sense. Why do the support conversations contradict the mechanics of the game? Yes you do. Oh no, bishop. There's like, what is she, priest or priestess? And then he's a monk, and they both promote to bishop. That's what it is. There's two different classes, they both promote to bishop. Ah, was it some kind of dream? I refuse to believe that such a beautiful man could exist, and that I would meet him. I feel dizzy. I beg your pardon? Is now a bad time? Oh! I need to ask, did I do something to disturb you? No! I mean, no, not at all. Really? Oh, good. Because you got so quiet all of a sudden. I was worried. Entrancing. What beautiful eyes. Sister Sarah? Sarah. Senpai noticed me. Oh, Elimine preserved me. Even his voice is beautiful. Oh, what should I do? Oh, I know. I should pray. Saint Elimine, praise be your graces. Lord Lucius? Yes, child, what is it? I was wondering where you're, from. So far, Lucius is the only one that can make Sarah sort of quiet. So I kind of like them together. I was born in Etruria. I knew it! That gorgeous blonde hair, where else would you be from? Not all Etrurians have blonde hair. Oh, it was just a guess. Don't take it so seriously. And what rank is your family at court? There's the old Sarah. Barons? Viscounts, perhaps? Counts, even? Oh, if they were dukes, I would just die! Sarah, I am a commoner. What? No way! My father was a soldier for hire. He died when I was 3. Oh, then how did you live? My mother died shortly after of a wasting sickness. That poop joke. And she breathed her last. They took me in at the orphanage, where I spent several years. In an orphanage? I'm sorry. It was certainly not what you expected at all. Sister Sarah, why are you crying so? No, you don't understand. I was raised in a convent. Oh, like you. I grew up in a strange, sad place. She's calling the convent a strange, sad place. Actually kind of funny. It's like, even when she's having character growth, she's still Sarah. I understand what it was like. You are very kind. Sarah? Surely we two, who have suffered so much, were meant to meet, destined by Saint Elimine. I am grateful to her for bringing you to my side. Oh, Lucius, I too am grateful. Alright, I like the Lucius Sarah a lot, because it's like, she kind of breaks out of her shallowness, but only a little bit. So that's pretty great. I'm a little confused because she told Osmond she had taken a vow of chastity, so not only her, but wouldn't Lucius maybe have done something? Maybe, I don't know, maybe bishops are different from priests in that regard. Or rather, maybe monks are different from priests. Or maybe when you promote the bishop, like, then you can get married. I don't know, but I think they're great together. I like them a lot. Although I have yet to see Sarah Irk, so we'll see. Maybe she's just leading Osmond on. That is very possible. My goodness. Yes? Your face. You don't look so well. Are you hurt? Let me take a look. No, please don't. I have a condition called long hair. This is just a passing attack. It will soon disappear. What is this illness? Should you even be fighting? My bishop told me that it was a sickness of the soul, but it's gotten much better. Of the soul? Yes, I offer relief to those who hurt inside, and yet I too am afflicted. I strive daily to overcome this curse, but still I am weak. Sicknesses of the soul are the most difficult to heal. But please do not blame yourself for this. Doing so could even aggravate your condition. Thank you. Your words brought me some peace. So, what is your name? It is Lucius. Lucius. I am. I know. You are Bishop Renaud, are you not? Is Renaud, like, closet as great a character as Louise? Alright. Who did we have with Renaud before? Oh, Bartra. Renaud Bartra was fantastic. He's like, I'll punch you. Alright. It's hard not to have a good support combo with Bartra, though, to be honest. Lucius. Yes? Ah, Your Excellency. You look much better. Have you recovered some? Yes, I took your words to heart, so to speak. Thank you. Ah, good. Then you will overcome it in no time. How I wish that I could. You said the blemish lies on your soul? Speak of it to me, son. I grew up in an orphanage, and I faced much grief in that place. Poverty and despair can eat one's very soul. There was one teacher there who was particularly cruel to me. Even now, I pray that this evil man might be led away from darkness. Oh, Lucius is so sweet. I see. And were you there from birth? No, Your Excellency. I remember living with my mother and father until the age of 3. Consistency! Woo! And why did you go to the orphanage? Our house was invaded by a thief. My father was a famous mercenary, but the man was so strong. I saw my father fall before me. I recall it sometimes, even now, the eyes of the thief who killed him. So Lucius is Batman? Like terrible dark stones set in his hate-filled face. All he left behind was this dagger protruding from my father's chest. Oh man! Ah! After my father's death, my mother fell ill. I was alone. In a cruel twist, this dagger is all I have of my father. Wow, he didn't leave you the millions of dollars. I guess he's not Batman. Bishop Renault? What is it? Your face is bright red. Excuse me. What the F? That was really suspicious. Bishop Renault? Lucius. Did I do something? Something to... Have I angered you? If that were so, I would truly... please forgive me. Lucius. Control yourself. Yes, I am sorry. Your affliction. Forgive me. Bishop Renault, why should you apologize? The scourge upon my soul, it is my own doing. Do not speak. It will exhaust you. Sorry. He is asleep. Forgive me, son. In those days, I only thought of myself. What the? Dude, this is soap opera now. I trespassed against many in my singular drive to regain the friend I lost, and to satiate my own monstrous greed. I even sacrificed the lives of others. Forgive me, please. Forgive me. I forgive you. You! I forgive you. But you cannot know the evil I have wrought. I did it! I killed your father. Even so, I feel your grief, and it feels like my own. Lucius. What? Alright. What? Alright, so, the other day, I had, like, kind of a little allusion to the fact that, Renault has great support conversations. And that he has, like, a really interesting backstory. But that's all I got. I was like, oh, he has an interesting backstory. Like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. And it's a shame that he comes so late and that you're not likely to actually... Dude, what? I honestly feel like it's intentional at this point. So far, he's 2 for 2. With Lucius and Bartra, yeah, for sure. Renault, oh my gosh, dude. It's like, I have to start feeling like this is intentional. The characters that you're not likely to use have the best stories. Like, they did it on purpose. Let's go. And we did Carol, okay. Oh man, Sarah. Oh my goodness, there's so many to go. Sarah is next. Maybe we'll just finish out this row. Then we get to start the next stream with Nino, which everyone's gonna look forward to, because everyone loves Nino. Alright. Oh, and we're skipping the Lords. Oh man. We've seen this one, but oh my goodness, this is a good one. La 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 la. Hey. Oh, it's Matthew. Matthew! What? What is it? What's wrong? It's just Matthew. Are you daft? I am going to tell Hector you said that. Cripes, what is wrong with you? Hey, where are you going? Come on. Over here. Over here. Lord Hector said you have to stay by my side no matter what, right? I am a sweet, helpless little Quewick, and you have to protect me. Protect you? But I'm a thief. I don't get into brawls. That's fine. I can heal you if you get hurt. So come on, don't be shy. Right over here. You know, I've been wondering about this for a while, but are you really one of Eliminate's clerics? Are you sure you're not actually the follower of some dark, evil god? Yo, like, spoiler alert, Sarah promotes to a classic and use dark magic. That was very, very, very mean, Matthew. Are you trying to hurt my tender feelings? Tender. Right. Let's get going. All this time in the sun is doing terrible things to my skin. Lord Hector needs to take better care of his vassals. Come on, we should keep moving. Hey, Matthew. Wouldn't it be great if we had our own vassals? Who needs them? We don't need partners to swipe treasure and unlock doors. Too many people means too many footfalls. But I want my own vassals. Oh, please, not again. And what exactly would you have your vassals do? Well, first of all, they would have to call me Lady Sarah and bring me cold, refreshing drinks and massage my feet and shoulders every day. That would also require their absolute submission to my every whim, of course. I want to be Sarah's vassal. I don't need much, just a faithful servant who would slave away from me until death. Oh, is that all? Well, then... I wonder if someone has misplaced his vassals recently. Maybe there's just one lying around here somewhere. Not bloody likely. Oops. Oh, we missed the purple house. Hey, Matthew, listen to this. You'll never believe how mean Lord Hector was to me. Blimey, what now? I said to him, give me some vassals. And you know what he said back to me? Can you guess? Can you? Nothing. He ignored me. Can you believe it? And you are so very, very difficult to ignore. Right. You are seriously the only person who can understand how much hurt I am feeling right now. I am not sure anyone could understand. Why is Lord Hector always so mean to us? I mean, we are always putting our life on the line for him. I hate to admit it, but you may have a point there. I have approached him many times with my own request, only to be turned away. Yeah, see? So, what did you ask for, Matthew? Vassals, rank, promotion, jewels? I told him there was a unwanted, what do you call it? Distraction. That it was making it difficult for me to work. That he should let me do things my own way. That I should be free from this distraction. Yeah. I totally know what you mean, Matthew. Lord Hector just doesn't understand our needs. We should go complain to him together. Ugh, man, are you ever thick. Come along, Matthew. You'll be left behind if you dawdle so. Nice ass, though. If only she would just shut up. Matthew! Yeah, come along, I know. Save me. Alright. Sarah Florina. Oh. Sarah? What? Florina? It's been a while. How are you? Fine. Say, Sarah, can I ask you something? What? How can I become more like you? Please don't be more like Sarah. Like me? Well, do you mean my breathtaking beauty or my impeccable fashion sense? Or do you mean... not that stuff. I mean, your personality. I'm sorry? When there are men nearby, I get scared even if they're on our side. This is like the straightest conversation I've ever heard out of Florina. Like, real talk. It makes me somewhat useless in battle at times. I see. Yes, leave it to me, Florina. If you just do everything I say, then you'll be like me in no time. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Oh man, I can't wait to see Sarah saying, alright. You know, I've been thinking, if you have trouble around guys, maybe it's just because you're shy. See, you're even a little reserved when talking to other women. Yes, I am. Then you just need to have more confidence. No matter who you're with, just think of yourself as being better than them. That'll do it. I can't think of them as equals? No, not at all. Think of them as lowly little bugs if you can. Just so, like, the hyperbole in Sarah's character in this one is top notch. I freaking love it. As Those bugs? Look, your shyness is pretty deeply ingrained, right? Then you'll have to take drastic measures. Stand up straight. Push out that chest. Raise that chin. Look at me in the eye. No, I'm a bug, remember? Look at me with disgust. Stand up straight. Puff out. Like this? No, no, no. More defiant. And your legs. Take a wider stance. Yeah, that's better. I feel weird. The eyes. Don't forget. Raise your chin. More disdain. My neck hurts. This is top tier support conversation. How goes it, Florina? Have you been practicing what I showed you? I'm sorry. Maybe I just can't do it. I figured out why I don't like Florina, because she's the Fluttershy of this game. I hate Fluttershy. Oh man, I don't hate Fluttershy, but like she's my least favorite. I kind of hate her. She's totally the Fluttershy of this game. She has the same color. Hang on a second. She has like straight up hex code, same exact hair color as Fluttershy. Nah, never mind. Fluttershy's is more pink, hers is more purple. Maybe not. I guess not everyone can be like me. Thank goodness. You know, this is a secret, but I'll go ahead and tell you. I am actually a noblewoman of Etruria. Really? Yeah, I haven't told anyone, but I think they suspect as much. I mean, breeding confers a certain grace and elegance. Don't I just exude a certain air of total superiority? Well, I guess. You kind of are like a princess. Oh, so you think so too? I knew you would, Florina. Yes, I've always thought you were different from other people. Yeah. We're always bouncing around, popping up, and just saying whatever you want. Wait. Now, which one of those makes me seem like a princess? I really did want to be more like you. So I mustered my courage and approached you. I'm glad I did. We should stay friends. Aw, Florina. I wanted there to be a point where Florina was like, you know what? No, I don't want to be Sarah. Like that would have bumped Florina up a lot if she was just like, maybe Sarah is not the best role model. But that was cute though. I like that one in general. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so good. Let's go. Ah, sweetest Sarah. No matter how often I see you. The man Sarah deserves, absolutely. No matter how often I see you, you always present the freshest and most lovely appearance. Well, Sane, I've always thought you had an eye for beauty. That is but one of the noble traits that runs in our good house. And surely it is what has brought us together now. Ah, Sarah, we would make such a fine pair. Well, I don't know about that quite yet, but a bit coy, are we? Or perhaps you wish to delay the pleasure to make it sweeter. It's not that, but wait, you're just trying to get me to say yes, right? For that, I would do anything, my dear. Well, we'll see, won't we? I guess so. We have 2 more cutscenes to go. We will, sir. Hey, Sane, look at this. What do you think? Isn't it adorable? Yes. What a lovely little doll. No, silly, it's not a doll. It's a special necklace. Uh-oh, we all know what necklaces mean in this game. Sold only in Etruria. That's a necklace? Well, that's rather peculiar. Yeah, they haven't really gotten around yet. But they're a big hit with the fashion elite. Is that right? Well, Sarah, you certainly do have good fashion sense. I still don't know very much about these sorts of things. But of course not. Caitlin is pretty out of the way, even for Lycia. Even Lynn, who is just gorgeous, has zero fashion. Yo, you shut your mouth. Lynn is a beauty, and she dresses well. How can you say that? That is, gosh dang it. This support conversation is so off the wall, it made me agree with Sane. You know, Lucia is probably the center of the fashion world right now, so that's probably why you don't get my style. I'm just so far ahead of the rest of the fashion world. Alright, she's not... Oh no, wait. She's the rarity. Alright. If Florina is the Fluttershy of this game, Sarah is the rarity. Absolutely. And Canis is Twilight Sparkle. He got something I need to do on stream. Feel free to pop it in Discord, Blue Fox. Hey, Sane! So, who do you think Lynn will end up with? Lord Ellawood? Lord Hector, maybe? Definitely Wrath. Lady Lindis? I was kind of hoping Sane. Why do you ask? Well, you know, it's fun to guess. Even though the person holding the controller has complete autonomy over our feelings for each other. I guess autonomy isn't the right word. Has complete dominance? Sovereignty. Sovereignty is the word I want. Even though the person holding the controller has complete sovereignty over our feelings. You thought you were Canis? Does that make you Twilight Sparkle? I mean, Twilight Sparkle is awesome, so you should want to be Twilight Sparkle. I almost thought of reading Canis like Lachlan, but I thought that might have been a little too much. That might not have come off well. No matter how she chooses, it'll be big news throughout Lycia, right? But who? Which one do you think? I think it's a mistake to restrict the contest to just those two. What a freaking douchebag. Why, even this humble knight might be a suitable suitor. No, not you, Sane. You're mine. You're not even in the running, yo, dude. Get wrecked. What? I had no idea. I never objected. I never put it out there, but I guess we've only had one Canis conversation before. I could try to do a Lachlan impression for Canis. If you're all right with it. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to offend anybody. Could that sparkle in her eye? I'll DM you later. More than the reflection of my own love. Dude, Lynn just sparkles. That's what she does. Yeah, I check up on these things, you know? And according to my sources, the one that Lynn likes is... She likes... Lord Hector, I'd say. They argue a lot, but that's the sign of passion. Does that make Lynn Hector canon? My intuition is very keen. I don't know if her intuition is that keen. I don't think it's Keenan. Or Kel. Personally, I'd go for Lord Hector anyway. I mean, he's royalty. So is Ellawood? As the heir, he'll be... No, stop right now. Canon? No. Alright. We're gonna... Lord Hector is not the heir or future Marcus until his brother dies. Which isn't revealed. Oh, wait. But... Oh! Hector doesn't find out that his brother died until way, way late in the game, but it's possible that Osmond tells Sarah. It's known that Uther is sick? Yeah. It's possible that Osmond tells Sarah that Uther is dead? Because that's like a big plot point that Hector doesn't find out about Uther's death until like the shopping chapter. Sarah was not told. I forget already. I know that she had like special texts with Hector during the shopping chapter. But you know I was focused on getting Bartra married, so... She didn't know. So she just, so she's a healer, and she just assumes that Uther is gonna die. Alright, Sarah be Sarah, you know? Hey, Sarah! Can you tell me who has eyes for me? Regretfully, me. Nope. I know, but I won't tell. That might be the cutest thing Sarah's ever said. But why? Because you hit on all the girls, and I think that makes you gross. So I will never tell. Hold on, Sarah. Yeah, they belong together. Alright, we did Sarah Oswin, we did Sarah Lucius. Alright, so last one for Sarah. Oh, hi there, Eric. This is gonna be a good one though. I wanted to ship Sarah and Urk in my last playthrough, but I ended up going with Lucius, and we got the B rank with Urk. And I hope it's a little bit more than like, oh, she's cute at the very end, but we'll see. I believe they do have ending text together as well. Which she doesn't have with Lucius. She has ending text with Matthew and with Urk, I think. They have like a paired ending. You should be thanking me. I'm the one who got you into this outfit. In fact, you should be terribly grateful to me. Well, you did introduce me to Lord Eliphalet. But that's about it, really. I owe you no special obligation. That's the most ungrateful thing I've ever heard. Sarah Urk's really cute, though. The only thing is, like, Sarah Urk, I feel like is too similar to Sarah Matthew. It's so weird, because I'm just kind of like, oh, am I like the matchmaker of this group now? But like literally that's the mechanic of the game, is you get to decide who gets to be a couple. Like it's actually built into the game. Alright. That's the most ungrateful thing I've ever heard. You know, Urk, I've been with them longer than you have, so you really should treat me like your superior. As usual, you use entirely confounding logic. Doesn't Lord Elwood decide such matters? Well, he hasn't mentioned it yet, but I'm sure he would agree. After all, I am his close friend, and Hector's fiancé. I forgot about that line. I'm Hector's fiancé. Well, I've heard enough. Talking to you is just a never-ending headache. Hold your tongue, servant. You would speak thus to your lady and liege? Hey, Urk, wait up. As much as I wouldn't be able to stand Sarah in real life, she's just really funny as a fictional character, and I love her. But she's not top 3. Hi, Urk. You again? What have you been doing? You're supposed to protect me, so hurry up and start protecting. Why should I have to protect you? I have not been ordered to do so. What are you talking about? My orders are good enough. Oh, look, I don't think you understand. Well, someone would have ordered you to eventually anyway. Both Lord Elwood and Lord Hector are captivated by my charm. So, wait, wouldn't that make me this army's leader? Yeah, wow, I didn't even know I had that kind of power. You are a member of House Ostia, are you not? So why are you putting on such airs? In some ways, I actually envy you. Oh, really? Well, it's always nice to receive compliments. I really do envy you. It's like, I envy how aloof and unaware you are. Yo, what's up, Birdmaster? You do this every now and again. A lot of this game's heart comes from these. Yeah. I kind of wish there was, like, a female character that was as dumb as Bartra. Sarah's not dumb. She's just, like, really self-centered. And it comes off as dumb a little bit sometimes. But, like, she's not Bartra dumb. So I kind of wish there was... Maybe Vida will turn out to be Bartra dumb. We'll see. I can't really think of any other female candidates that would be Bartra dumb. Sir, could you please stop moving around so much? It's hard enough protecting you when you stand still. What's the matter, Mr. Frumpy Face? Well, at least you started taking my orders. Look, it wasn't your order. I was actually instructed to guard you by someone in authority. And nothing else. Got it? Oh, don't act like you don't love the chance to stay by my side. Come on, don't fight it. Rubbish! I knew it. My beauty should be a crime. But poor Urk, it must be hard to be you. Surely Elowood and Hector despise you for getting the chance to be with me like this. They might send you to the front line to die even. I am not too worried about that. He's like, I'd rather die than be with you. Now, what kind of answer is that? You must not see, and that's the thing, like, she misses those little jabs at her, not because she's dumb, but because she's self-centered and so full of herself. You must not understand the power I have over men. Now, listen closely, and I'll explain from the beginning. That's enough. Why do you pester me constantly? If you hate me so, why be around me? Don't say that. I'm the only one here who understands your dark, secretive personality. You're likely to starve to death or get hurt and die if I don't look after you. I just stay by your side to make sure that doesn't happen. That's like her way of showing affection, dude. It's the same with me. Oh, he gets it! People find you so annoying. They probably wouldn't look for you if you disappeared. So I stay with you to make sure you don't. You don't mean that. It's no worse than what you said. Wow, so... I mean, Sane doesn't count. So Matthew is the only one that actually shows any kind of attraction to her. Bartra is dumb, but he's genuine, so he's got nothing but thumbs up. It's like Carla said, he's a good man, he has a good heart, right? Oh, dude, we're getting into Renal. Oh, man. It's already 11:40, and I've already been going 3.5 hours just reading text. So we'll finish out this road. We'll do Renal Urk, and we'll kick off with Nino on the next stream. And we're about maybe like 2/5 of the way down the line. We'll have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have done 15 out of 42, so a little over a third. But since a lot of these are going to be dupes, it's like this, like the second and third thirds are going to be whatever. Let's just keep going. All right, Renal. I am actually really, after reading like the first couple of Renals with Geitz, his Geitz and Bartra. Oh, did we didn't? Yeah, it's Bartra. His Geitz. I know it wasn't Geitz. Why did I think? Oh, he has an Isadora ship. So his Bartra and Lucius were just like so fascinating that I'm really looking forward to this. Cleric and Service, headstrong and bold. Alright. Renal, a cleric wandering valor, shrouded in mystery. All fun and games until you get hit with Renal Lucius or Renal Wallace. We don't have Renal Wallace yet, so we've already done Renal Lucius, and yeah, that one was just like, that was a tearjerker. Alright. Oh, Isadora, baby, let's go. Pardon me, you are an Eliminaean bishop, are you not? Yes, I suppose. How was it that you came to join our company? I heard that you spent some time on the Dread Isle. Was it one of Eliminae's missions? Sort of, I guess. I may not be the most highest of souls, but I am a believer in the teachings of Eliminae. It is an honor to protect one of her bishops. Oh, she's like a religious girl too. Oh my gosh, it's adored. You're just like, you're going way up there. Alright. Herb Master, thanks for the follow. I don't think I'm worthy of being called a bishop. Long ago, I was a mercenary. I led a bloody, thoughtless life, unconnected to the holy teachings. Is that so? Wait! The most mind-boggling thing about all of this is that Bartra was right about him. That's freaking amazing. There it is. Herbmaster, thanks for the follow. Is that so? And then, what brought you to the light of Elimine? I lost a friend. A man I could have called brother. But when he died, I knew nothing of prayers or of forgiveness. I only knew how to bash another man's skull. So, I cast aside my weapons and knelt for the first time to mourn my fallen friend. Bishop, may I have a moment? Will you hear my sins? It has been a very long time since my last confession. Confession? I am not so good at these priestly matters. Please do this for me. Very well. If all I must do is listen, I do not mind. Dude, I want to listen to Isadora. Your Excellency, I was born as the youngest daughter of a country nobleman. I wanted to become a knight from my earliest childhood, so I spent many long, bitter hours in training. I hope to someday protect my country proudly, but there was one thing for which I was not prepared. To protect, one must do battle with one's enemies. And to do battle with one's enemies, one must strike those enemies. I have taken many lives in battle before now. For justice, for peace, for my lord and for my country. I have fought all this time as a brave knight. And you regret this choice? No, I think we fight for the right reasons. However, at times, I grow uneasy. I grow sorrowful for the lives cut short on the end of my blade. Oh. Your Excellency, am I wrong for feeling this way? What should I do? Bishop. Forgive me. I am a fraud. I can offer you no solace. You alright? Your Excellency? You don't look well. We can't have you die here. And she's so easy to kill. Try thinking about your village. I shall. Isadora? Yes, what is it? About earlier. I may be a poor preacher, but please listen to me now. Of course, what have you to tell me? You asked me what you should do. If I could give you one direction, one step along the path, it would be to let yourself be lost. Lost? Forgiving your sins is a small task for a bishop. And if that were enough to save you, I would recite the words. But you suffer, and you seek answers. And that is the greatest pain of all, the pain of doubt. Oh no, Sinus is done in the ruins! What's up, dude? How'd it go? What was the last boss you killed, Sinus? I wanted to host you, but like, I was gonna finish up this row and then host you, but I guess you caught it a little early today. That is the greatest pain of all, the pain of doubt. If I dispelled this doubt, I could free you from your pain. Then you would be nothing more than a puppet that kills. Use your doubt. Use it to become something more. I think it makes you human. Bishop Renaud. Whether you will ever find answers, I do not know. But you must live with your doubt until then. If you can, then all of the joy and sorrow you experience will truly belong to you. Your Excellency, I have lived this way since I found myself. Some are sustained by faith, but for me, there are no answers. Alright, Renaud is freaking baller as anything, but that made me love Isadora so much more too. That was a really good one. You're exhausted and you're stuck just spinning your tires today. I'm like 2 or 3 VODs behind, Sinus. The last major thing I think I saw, well, I DM'd you about it. You got the Book of the Dead. Alright, so Llama Llama spoilers, warning. But you got the Book of the Dead, Serpent Staff, Double Jump, and then you were just kind of exploring. You were doing Gate of Illusion. So, like I said, I'm a little behind. I don't even know what areas you've gotten to yet. Doubling the divinity of Christ as a kid, and it really... FT up. Heard the support. Oh wow. Or doubting the divinity. I don't know why I read that as the link. Doubting the divinity of Christ as a kid and really FT up. Heard the support, then I would feel a lot better after crying a lot. Really? Well, you know, since it came up in chat, I mean, I do not doubt the divinity of Christ at all. I believe that Christ is fully God and fully man. That's pretty cool that a video game could, like, help you spiritually, though. We got Wallace and Canis. Alright, I need to DM Lachlan right now, since we have a Canis ship. Alright, hang on a second. Oh, cool. Alright, we have to go from Lachlan, but we have to do Wallace first. And apparently this is going to be another tearjerker. You're going to pass out. Hopefully back at it later this week with fresh eyes. Yeah, I've been watching all of Sinus's La Mulana VODs, so really fantastic playthrough. If you guys don't know Sinus, he's been doing a... that's not a... hang on. That's not a command. Definitely follow him. I honestly would recommend watching his La Mulana VODs from the start. They're all still available right now. I've been having a ton of fun. I've been like every second of my free time I've been watching Sinus's La Mulana playthrough. Beyond the Beast was divinity. I wasn't there back in the day, just existed and he preached a message of love. Divine or not, I love that dude to death. I'd love to talk to you more about that, or Master, if you want to DM me on Discord. The stream isn't really the place to really get into all that stuff, but I love talking about it in general, but I love talking about it more in like one-on-one personal conversations as opposed to like broad public discussions. So if you want to talk about it, DM me on Discord. If not, I completely understand as well. All right. Let's go. Let's get to this tearjerker. Oh, right, Wallace. I forgot. All right, Wallace. Wallace is like my favorite character. He's so just like, he's just so, I don't know what it is. He's just so attention grabbing, but also like legitimate. Like there's Bartra who's like, oh, I want to be the tough guy, but he's like, he's all right. But Wallace is like, look at me, I am the tough guy. And he really is the tough guy. Are you Bishop Renault? Let us fight side by side, Your Excellency. As you will. Ha! It is good indeed to have allies who are strong of spirit. You? No, you couldn't be. What is it? It is not possible. No, surely not. Forgive me, Bishop Renault. You just look so much like him. You could be the very image of a man I knew. No. I thought you might be him, but that is certainly not possible. There is no way he could be as you are now. And the last time I saw him was some 30 years ago. Break the weapons upon my armor. Freaking Wallace. You're drunk, tired, and emotional. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Wallace is a gentleman. But yeah, dude, seriously, if you want to DM me or Master, we can chat a little. It is possible. My name is Renault. I was only 10 years old or so at the time. I was a squire in the service of a knight of Kalin. I was so puny and slight that some teased me, called me a girl. Sorry, that's a little hard to imagine. The man I knew was a mercenary, also in the service of Kalin. Yes, and his name was also Renault. Renault the Impervious, they called him. He had no fear of death, and his bravery was well known. Did you know him? No. I learned much about fighting from him. I owe him a great debt as my teacher. I wanted to meet him one more time in my life. Why do you want to see him? I made a promise to him when I was young. I told him I would fight always for the sake of the people. I told him I would never use the skills he taught me for evil. I want to tell him that I have kept this promise. But surely he is long dead. Dang it, dude. Who knew that, like, Wallace would have one of the, like... alright. Lord Renal, are you alright? Yes. You know, it is somewhat strange, but though we've only just met, I feel as though I've known you for quite some time. I feel we could be good friends. It would be an honor. Would that I had met you sooner. Soon our journey ends, and we will fight together no more. Keep your guard up, Wallace. Victory is not ours yet. Ha 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 ha! He said the exact same thing to me once. How could I forget? His teachings are all engraved on my heart. Wallace, would you still like to see him again? Of course, but it feels less urgent now. Having fought alongside you like this, Bishop Renal, it has given me the feeling that perhaps he has been watching me from heaven. Perhaps. I must thank you, Your Excellency, but I have done nothing, really. Let us go now. Onward! Who knew that? Alright, so Wallace always came off as kind of like comic relief to me, but dang, dude. Alright. Alright, so Canis. Alright, let's go. Ah, excuse me. You're on our side, are you not? Fighting with us? I suppose I am. I am Renal. It is an honor. I am Canis. I have a question. You don't waste much time. Ah, yes, well, excuse my manners. But I am on a journey to gather knowledge. A scholar, eh? Yes, well, for the moment, I am more like a shaman traveling to hone my skill in the ancient magic. But at heart, I am still just a scholar, as you say. I heard, Bishop, that you have been to the Dread Isle. Could you perhaps tell me a little about it? About the creatures to be found there? About the ones with eyes of gold? You mean morphs? Ah, so you do know of them. Where did you learn that name? Well, a long time ago, Bishop, I must ask you, do you think these morphs have souls? Souls? Yes, I am dreadfully curious to know. The Eliminations say that all creatures possess souls, all those created by gods, that is. What of these created by man? And do these manufactured beings, do they dream? Do they think as suffer as we do? Oh, must their emotions be crafted by another? Well, that I do not know. Did you know that the word morph appears even in a few ancient texts? Alright, Canis is total fanboy over Renal. That's pretty hilarious. Brought to life by man, crafted to resemble him. I never thought any of us would actually have seen one. But, Renal, where did you first learn of these morphs? Are they mentioned in the Eliminating scripture? A long time ago. Enough, I don't want to talk about this. Oh, well, that is truly unfortunate. Fanboy and the detached actor. You see, we know so little of Nogal. Why, for example, did he begin creating morphs after his falling out with the Archsage Athos? Did he feel alone in the world? Did he need the company of someone who could understand him? Was he forced to create such a being? Not exactly. Oh? He has no care for his creations. He merely brought them into this world to serve him. His only interest is himself. Those things that he discards, they lose their way and wander, and he cares not. Morphs are the mere fact of existence. Once meaning has been stripped away. Renal, how do you know so much? Nogal began creating morphs centuries ago. Even Athos knows so little. So how could you... I don't know. My own past is a mystery. Yeah, the detached actor. I'm doing a little fan service. Don't worry about it. Ah, Renault, wait for me. I must ask you something. What is it? Now, I ask you this only for the sake of knowledge. Knowledge is the reason for my journey. Who are you so learned in the ways of science? Reason for my journey. I understand there are some things you would rather that others did not know. So, please do not answer if you do not wish to. As you wish. Please tell me, these morphs Nergal has created. How can you know so much about beings that are centuries old? I will give you the answer I suspect may be true. You know, because you were there. Nergal was alone after he and Athos separated. Wait, he was there? What? What did you just say? The only ones around him were his morphs. Perhaps then you are... I guess he was on the Dread Isles. I have never thought one should back away from knowledge, but I hesitate to ask. Is that so? Then I will ask you one question. Yes? You asked me before whether or not morphs had a soul. What do you think? Before, I would have said that I do not know. But now, perhaps I do. Morphs do have souls. I think... Wow, this is actually really interesting because, gosh dang it. Who's that guy's name? Rashuna? Renusha? Sharuna? What's the magic seal's name? Is it Rishuna? Something like that. Kishuna. Alright, thank you, Lachlan. Kishuna does show some personality at the end, and like his defiance of Nergal at the end of Hector mode. If you get all the guidance chapters. So it's like, yeah, it would kind of, may or may not be Renal's friend, but it's not confirmed. But he does show, I would at least say, personality. Although that, I mean, like, Sonya and Limstella show personality, but whatever. That is what I believe. That is not a bad answer. Your reply deserves another good answer. When Nergal first created his morphs, he was not alone. He had one assistant. A mercenary who wanted desperately to bring back a friend he had lost in battle. This mercenary volunteered freely for Nergal's experiments, knowing they would make him less than human. Bishop Renal, are you saying this was a long, long time ago? That's... Dude, what a freaking, like... I want to know more! Why isn't there more? Hello? What? Holy crap. Renal is like... Now he's like 500. He has a battle quote versus Nergal as well. Oh well, we'll never see it. Urk. And Urk and Louise. He's kind of like a surrogate son to them. Not surrogate. Kind of like an adopted son. Oh, so of course he's got a pet thingy. Oh. We did Urk Sarah. So it's just gonna be Nino, Pen, Priscilla. Nola's like the one adult in this story other than Athos and Nergal. No, Pen and Louise are at least like, I would at least put them at like 20 something. Your ROM hack, you kind of took Renal's. Renal's silent gave it to someone else. Hey, it's a mage. Hi, I'm Nino. Hey, I'm Urk. Oh, you're reading a book. That's good. So, what kind of book is that? General Composition Theory of Anima Magic, Volume 8. Is it good? Average, I suppose. I freaking love Urk, dude. I feel like, alright, so if I'm gonna pick 3 characters that, like, if you merge them together, they add up to me. Urk, Hector, and Kent. The worst qualities of all three of them. If you put them together, that's me. You gave Urk the drops your first playthrough as a kid. Not a bad choice. Did you know what they did mechanically, or did you think that he was cool, or think that he was cute, or what? Average, I suppose. Wait, there was a picture on that page. Go back. Dude, he's actually got, like, comic books in the middle of... He's doing that thing where, like, you have the big textbook and, like, the comic book. Give it to a unit you like? Okay. Fair enough. There was a picture on that page. Go back. I mean, I gave Aether's drops to Isadora on my first playthrough, so there you go. What is it? What is it? He had awesome animations and a lot of speed. Urk was a really strong unit. Absolutely. There's something written there. Nino, was it? I'm sorry, but could you please leave me to read? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. Forgive me. Urk, you dolt. There was no reason to do that. Why can't I talk to girls? You've been hanging around Sarah too long and you're just like, girls are icky. You're right about Sarah. Alright. Nina. Oh, Urk. Here. What is it? This is the book I was reading. I'm done with it, so you can have it if you want. Really? That's great! Oh, but what should I do? I'm sorry? I'm still not very good at reading. What? Aren't you a mage? Why aren't you good at reading? Then, how do you... Thank you! My mother. Not my real mother, but the one who raised me. I need context here. So, she doesn't... Does she actually know that Sonia is not her real mother? Until, like, you actually kill Sonia? So the first chapter that you could potentially... So this is the B rank. So the first chapter you could potentially have this conversation is the one where you fight Sonia. The support is S tier? Oh, right, S tier. So, like... Natural talent versus nerd effort. Sorcerer versus wizard in Dungeons and Dragons terminology, right? I'm trying to think. So, like, you would rescue Nino. Actually, oh, maybe not, because that's a defend chapter where you first recruit Nino. So maybe you couldn't have C rank in that chapter. So you would have C rank in the chapter where you actually fight Sonia. And then you'd have this conversation after that chapter where Nino finds out that Sonia's not her real mom. It checks out. You play D&D, not all mages read books. Some use magic because one of their grandparents got winged fade out with a dragon. That's called a sorcerer. But yeah, I guess mage is a general term that could refer to sorcerer wizard, yeah. But wait. But that's not her real mom. I guess Sonia taught her magic anyway? She knew all kinds of magic. And I just imitated her from the time I was small. You imitated her? My mother would hold the tome and chant, right? Well, I just listened to her chants and practiced them over and over until I had memorized them. And that works? But it takes years of training to correctly hear and decipher a chant. It does? I'm just surprised. You must be a natural genius. I have the deepest respect for you now. Why are you crying? Did I say something terrible? You didn't... It's just... I'm so happy that someone finally appreciates me. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I ship them so hard right now. And we're not even on A rank yet. Alright. Nino. And then he doesn't have to put up with Sarah, and Sarah can go with Sane, and everybody's happy. Except for Sarah and Sane, who deserve each other. Ergal had Sonia raise her since she came from a powerful magic family, and he could see her potential. Ah, I see. But that actual conversation, I don't think that you can have... I don't know how many... Like, I don't know if it's possible to have their C rank in the chapter where you recruit Nino. So the B rank might actually come later on. But the thing was, like, from Nino's perspective, she thinks that Sonia is her real mother until you actually fight Sonia. Far killed Layla. Why does he deserve peace? Nino extra far. The Nino extra far is just because Nino is so pure-hearted and good. I don't know that... Although, I don't know. I haven't read the support conversations for Nino and Jafar yet, so we'll see. Matthew's your boy. Sultan is an idiot and Jasmine doesn't know what money is. There goes. Okay. Not that Jafar. I think that Jafar only has one F in it. I'm not sure though. Oh, Urk, what's new? You, hey, you said you couldn't read too well, right? Well, how's this? A book? Oh, it's full of pictures. It was mine, a long time ago. So you couldn't read either? No, just the opposite. I read only the most difficult books from the time I was small. My magic teacher was really amazing. He was really proud and happy to... And I was really proud and happy to be his student. I'm trying to... Is he talking about Pent? Because he was... He's 15 now? I think they said he was 12 when he was under Pent's tutelage. So maybe he's talking about Pent. So, to gain his approval, I spent day and night studying without even stopping to eat. Wow! I bet that's not very good for your body. No, you're right. One day I just collapsed. I really worried my teacher and his wife. There you go. Probably referring to Pent and Louise, I would guess. And that was when my teacher bought me this picture book. He said, "Look, Urk, this book is filled with pictures. There are fields of rolling green grass, flowers that explode into color, and clouds that crawl across the seamless sky. Training to be a mage requires more than staying in your room and studying all the time. You must go outside and commune with the spirits. When you get better, we'll go for walks every day. Until then, look at these pictures and think of how it will be." Commune with spirits. I do that a lot. My mother just used them, and always said that talking to them was a waste of time, but it sounds like your teacher really got to know them. This makes me so happy. You never cease to amaze me, Nino. It's as if you were born to do magic. You remind me of my teacher. Of your teacher? Oh, no way! Even as a joke, that just sounds like an insult to your teacher. Oh, well, she's so freaking sweet! Nino, why do you doubt yourself so? Because... Oh, man. My mother said, "Forget about that. I believe in you. Don't you trust me?" Urk? Never mind. Oh, wait, Urk. Aw, they're just so freaking adorable. She would have gotten a 4-leaf grimoire if she were in Black Clover. Whatever that means. Okay. Lord Penn! Urk, what are you doing here? While protecting Lady Priscilla of House Caerleon, I encountered many unusual circumstances that brought me to join Lord Elowood on this journey from Laos. She's made of magic? Gotcha. Is that so? Then you should have endured much. Hardly, Master. And so, do you fight with this army as well? Of course. Nergal is as powerful a sorcerer as my own teacher. I am sure I offer little assistance on my own, but I do try to do what I can. How could you say that? Lord Pent, they could have no stronger ally than you. It is an honor for any of them to fight by your side. Well, Urk, about Nergal, you must tell me everything you have heard, no matter how trivial. Of course. Urk, get a hold of yourself. Ah. You are using too much magic. This is not good. It requires a severe remedy, but I have no choice. Master Pent? So, you are with us, Urk. Can you move? Do you feel numbness anywhere? No, I feel fine, Master. Oh, very good then. Ah, Master, you have given me half of your magic, haven't you? Are they Vulcans now? How could I have made you do such a thing? In the midst of battle? Urk, you really do bring my ire. How could I do such a thing? Why, using all the magic in your body, don't you know that you could have killed yourself? Forgive me. I thought I would cast one more spell before I rested, but then all of those enemy units appeared. I used more magic than anticipated. Did I not teach you that the accomplished mage has mastery of his own resources in addition to mastery of the spell? Yes, master. Reflect upon that, Urk. Now, back to the battle. The master? I truly am sorry. Don't make that face. Everyone makes mistakes. Just don't make the same one twice, understand? Got it? Yes. Alright, it's already past midnight, so this is the last one of the... Is it? Yeah, this is the last one of the evening. And we still have plenty to go for the next stream. It's already been 4 hours, too. Alright. Oops. Meant to do Urk and the Priscilla. That's Sarah. We want to read it again, but not now. Alright. Lady Priscilla, are you alright? Ah, Urk. I am fine. Thank you for checking on me. Not at all. That is my duty. You are not tired? No, I'm quite fine, really. Your feet, they are not weary? Your shoulders, are they not tense? They're fine, really. And your belly, is it full? Your throat, dry? Are you sleepy or bored? Urk? Ah, yes, sorry. Hard to break old habits. Eh? My last lord was a very willful child, you see. He would call me... I remember reading this the first time and thinking he was talking about Sarah until he uses a masculine pronoun. He would call me over the slightest things. That is past now, though, of course. I see. Should I be asking you to do more, then? Oh, no, this is just fine. Lady Priscilla, might I have a word? What is it, Urk? It has been long since you left Etruria. Is your family not worried for you? Yes, I suppose they are, but now that Lord Elwood is looking out for me, I think I shall stay here a while longer. Understood. If that is what you wish, I have no complaints. Thank you, Urk. By the way... Yes? About your former employer. Was it a woman? Yes, oh, I didn't think I read this before. She certainly thought of herself as one. It is Sarah. She was young. To look at her, she was no younger than you or I, Lady Priscilla, but I'm afraid she was nowhere near as mature. But why do you ask? It's not something I like to think of much. No particular reason. It was just something on my mind. Perhaps were you and, your employer close? She's just like the queen of awkward relationships. Hardly. If that was a jest, I fail to see the humor. It makes me shiver just to think of it. Really? Of course. I see. That's fine, then. I had no particular reason for asking, mind you. She's like, are you the type of guy to have a crush on your boss? 'Cause, you know. They're in a volcano. Urk. Lady Priscilla? Priscilla is bae. That's not what I said. What is the matter? Alright, Priscilla, there are a lot of things I like about Priscilla, but she's not top 3. My top 3 are still pretty solidly Rebecca, Isadora, and Farina. But we still have all of Farina. We still have like almost all of Farina and a lot of Isadora text to go before I make a final ranking. Screen is only for the Durandal chapter, and not the Elwood version. I thought the Elwood version's like in a volcano too. What is the matter? You seem ill at ease. Look, I'd like to thank you for your service. Eh? I hired you to protect me, and your contract ends today. Eh? Now that you mention it, I suppose it does. But what do you plan to do now, Lady Priscilla? I am in debt to Lord Elwood. I intend to follow him until his expedition is ended. Perhaps you might extend my contract? No, regretfully, I cannot. I left on this journey without my family's permission. Even if I were to keep you on with me, I'm afraid I would have no gold to pay you. I'll work for free, baby. Then there's nothing to be done about it. My contract with you ends now, Lady Priscilla. Well then, shall we be on our way? What? But, Urk, you... I have decided to join this troop to further my own training. I shall guard you, Lady Priscilla, as part of that training. Aw, you sly dog. If it is not an imposition. Urk! Of course it is no imposition. But then, I should think it odd. Perhaps you could not call me lady. Well then, Priscilla? Yes. Yes, that sounds much nicer. As you wish, dude, it's Princess Bride! Now, Urk, I trust you will do your duty well. As always, Priscilla. Wink. Oh, man. Man, I don't know, dude. Urk Nino is great, but Urk Priscilla is really good, too. Urk is a sly dog. He's like, I will also stay with this group to further my training. Alright, and that's going to do it. Alright, that's gonna do it for today. Holy crap. I was thinking, like, this might take an hour or two, or like... Let's keep trying. I was like, oh, this might take an hour or two, or like, on the high end, 5 hours. We're 4 hours in. We still have 27 characters to go, so more than half of the characters are left, but a lot of these are going to be dupes, and Merlinus only has 3. So next stream we have Nino to look forward to. She has like a lot of ships. Nino Jafar, which I think a lot of people like that one. We definitely have Nino Urk fans in chat right now. Nino Legal, interesting. We did Nino Rebecca, so we did a few of these already. It'll be hard to remember which ones I've already done when we come back. Pent Fiora, that's interesting. And we get to finish up Canis. We did Pen. I think Nino, we will have done Nino by the time we get to him. We did Barsha. So by the time we get to Canis, it's just going to be Vida, it looks like. Stream doesn't lag on your phone. When do I aim to stream next? That is an excellent question, and I will answer that before I cut. Let me go check on something. I'll be right back. Alright, so the thing about doing big narration streams like this is that I kind of have to do it when my sister's not home. I live in an apartment with her, but she's a nurse and does night shifts, so like, I try to work around her schedule, because I like to really get into it and emote a lot, obviously, so. From a mechanics standpoint, you know, Canis is a solid ship, and a conversational perspective too. Urk, Nino, Priscilla, Canis are all characters I take to the final chapter. Yeah, so she's working Wednesday, May 5th, and my schedule's not out yet, but my boss isn't supposed to schedule me Wednesday nights. So, barring that I don't get scheduled Wednesday night, we'll say Wednesday, May 5th, and I'll probably start sometime between 7 and 8 p.m. Wednesday night, May 5th. Urk, Nino, Priscilla. Yeah, Priscilla's like... The fact that Priscilla has a horse and can heal and gets anima magic, apparently, is like, she's a really strong unit. Nino is just like, Nino is basically designed to be the freaking stupid OP unit in the game with proper time spent in grinding and with Aphis drops, right? Because she comes in at what, like level 5, unpromoted, and late in the game. So like she's basically the intended, from a mechanical standpoint, like the intended usage for Aphis drops. You know, I did use Urk in my last playthrough. I was not disappointed. I took him to the end. Canis is super, super duper good, but since I used him in my Ellawood playthrough, I sat him in my Hector playthrough because I was trying to get more variety. There's a series archetype Nino falls in. Well, you mean like the come late as a level 5 unpromoted unit archetype? I guess that's like a standard Fire Emblem thing. Yes, alright, so we'll continue this. It's been 4 hours, that's